know that the next update for the strongest Battlegrounds got delayed? It was originally planned to release this week, but the developers recently announced that they needed more time to balance and test a brand new mechanic called bursts. And according to them, bursts aren't just a small feature. They're actually becoming a new core mechanic for the game. So today we're going over everything we know so far, including why the update was delayed and all 4 burst leaks that have already been shown. A few days ago, VexilityGaming first announced that the next update would include some kind of anti-teaming system. However, shortly after, he clarified that it wasn't really a full anti-team feature. Instead, he described it as something closer to a burst mechanic. Naturally, players immediately started making theories. Some thought bursts would work like evasives. Others thought they would activate automatically when multiple people attacked you. But before the update could release, another announcement appeared. VexilityGaming revealed that the update had officially been pushed back until next week because bursts required a lot more balancing and testing than expected. He explained that bursts would become a brand new core mechanic and that the team wanted them to blend perfectly with combat. He also confirmed that bursts weren't the only thing coming in the update, meaning there could be even more surprises waiting for us. And while players were disappointed by the delay, something interesting happened. Leak videos began appearing. The first leaked burst belonged to the strongest hero, Saitama. And unlike what many people expected, it wasn't some giant explosion. Instead, the footage shows Saitama grabbing the enemy by the head before slamming them directly into the ground with incredible force. The move looks simple, but that's exactly what makes it fit Saitama so well. No flashy effects, no complicated combo, just pure strength. And if this burst activates while multiple people are attacking you, it could give players a way to instantly create space and punish anyone standing too close. Not long after, another leak appeared. This time it belonged to Deadly Ninja, Sonic. And unlike Saitama's burst, Sonic's focus is entirely on speed. The footage shows Sonic moving slightly while leaving behind afterimages, followed by several fast slices. There's no huge explosion or giant attack. It's simply a quick burst of movement combined with rapid slashes, which honestly fits Sonic perfectly. He's always been known for speed, and the afterimages make the move feel exactly like something Deadly Ninja would use. And that's when players started realizing something. Maybe every burst wasn't supposed to look the same. Maybe each one was designed specifically around the character using it. Then we got our third leak, and this one belonged to Brutal Demon, Metal Bat. Compared to the previous two, Metal Bat's burst is surprisingly simple. Instead of some massive shockwave, the footage shows him creating a small tornado around himself. While it might not look as flashy as some of the others, the move could still be incredibly useful. Because if enemies are surrounding you, a spinning attack like this could help push them away and break their pressure. And honestly, a rough and aggressive move like this fits Metal Bat's fighting style perfectly. But the most impressive leak might belong to Blade Master, Atomic Samurai. From the footage, Atomic Samurai quickly moves forward, creating a massive slash. And after being hit, the enemy appears to freeze for a moment before receiving another huge slice. Visually, this burst looks incredible. The combination of speed, precision, and massive sword effects makes it feel exactly like something Blade Master would use. And if several players are standing together, this burst could potentially punish all of them at once. But here's the really interesting part. Aspector confirmed that eventually, every character will receive their own unique burst. But the biggest question remains. Will bursts actually stop teaming? Because no matter how strong they are, teamers will probably adapt. But one thing is certain. The developers are taking this mechanic very seriously, which explains why they delayed the update. Because adding an entirely new core mechanic is extremely risky. If bursts are too powerful, combat could become frustrating. But if they're too weak, players might ignore them completely. So the developers need to find the perfect balance. And remember, VexilityGaming specifically said that bursts aren't the only thing coming in the update. which means there could still be more surprises that haven't been revealed yet. More balance changes, more improvements, or maybe even completely new features that nobody is expecting. And considering how much work is going into these bursts, this update could end up being much bigger than we originally thought. So even though the next update for the strongest Battlegrounds got delayed, it might actually be worth the wait.